Hey there, it is June 29th, 2022. It is Wednesday. Wednesdays are Quordle, Squardle, and Wordle Peaks. So buckle in for 15 or 20 minutes, hopefully, of some good puzzle solving. I want to remind you of a few things coming up, and we'll get right started. I don't have any rants today, you'll be glad to know. uh, Patreon, just mention Patreon if you're interested in supporting me beyond the wonderful things you already do, which is liking, subscribing, commenting. All of those things are fantastic. I do offer bonus content to Patreon subscribers for as little as $1 a month. And if you spring for the $5 a month Explorer tier, you get vlogs too. That's my quick pitch. As well, my birthday is coming up. My kids are going out of town, which means my house will be quiet and empty for a couple of weeks right around my birthday. So I'm hoping to do a birthday stream. My birthday is next Wednesday. So either over the weekend, because it's 4th of July weekend, which is obviously a national holiday in the United States, or sometime close to there, because I will be starting my final class of my master's degree, and I don't know how overwhelming that will be. Hopefully not too overwhelming. But I will be planning a birthday stream, and I invite you to send me either custom GeoGuessr maps or custom Sudoku puzzles. I'm going to do a little different this time, not word puzzles, to solve live on stream. If you're going to do Sudoku, I request 2 and 3 star, not too difficult. I want it to be fun, I want it to be solvable, and I want it to take I don't want it to take more than 30 minutes, 45 minutes to solve them, preferably less, but I'm a little rusty at Sudoku, so I'm begging you. And also, if you are sending me a Sudoku puzzle, if you could be in chat when I solve it, in case I need a hint, but I should be okay. And then as far as GeoGuessr maps, whatever you want to do, GeoGuessr is a little bit more forgiving than Sudoku. So that's what I'm planning, and I'm hoping to do it at a time that's best for as many people as possible, which I expect is either mid-morning my time, so that would be late evening in Europe, Middle East, and then I think it might be too early in Australia, I'm not sure, or late at night for me, which I realize would be too late at night for East Coast people. So if you could drop me a comment and let me know your time zone or roughly where you live. You don't have to tell me like, oh, I live in, Rotterdam. You just roughly, oh, I'm in, Central Europe, or I'm in, the Middle East or whatever, and let me know kind of what's roughly a good time for you. I'll try to accommodate as many people as I can. Unfortunately, there are 24 time zones and not all of them are compatible with the Pacific coast of the US, but we'll see what we can do. And then I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm not getting up at 6 a.m. to do a live stream. That's just, I'm not a morning person, and it would not be pretty on so many levels. So we'll see what we can do. And then otherwise, let's play some games. Don't forget, if you want to leave me word suggestions, I'm going to tell you up front very quickly what my criteria are for how I choose. For Wordle, I like a word that is a good follow-up to the previous day's word, but that is also thematic in some way. So a good example was when goose was the answer, and I followed it up with silly. So it was silly goose. So I always use the previous day's word as my starter, and then I choose a viewer suggestion or suggestions. I actually had 10 for today's Wordle, if you've seen that video yet, so that was pretty exciting. There was really only one possible follow-up to yesterday's word. So keep that in mind when you're making suggestions. And then for Quordle, I like 3 words that have a good spread of letters, but that are thematically related in some way. Yesterday, we did words themed on home renovations that a viewer suggested. I thought was really great. Other times, we've done things based on, NBA championships. We've done Edgar Allan Poe, piano, anything that means something to you, or that's a current event of some kind, a holiday or celebration, something, cheerful, hopefully, because there's enough not so cheerful stuff in the world. And I'll just choose what makes me smile. So that's it. I'm done chatting. I didn't mean for this to take 5 minutes, but there you go. If you skipped all of that, that's fine. I'm putting a chapter marker here so that you don't have to listen to me ramble. And let's play Quordle first. All right, so I didn't get, or if I did get suggestions, they were too long ago, or they didn't leave an impression on me, so I guess I wouldn't have chosen them anyway. So I decided I'm going to do a set of words regarding what we're doing right now, which is solve wordy games, which puts an O second twice. Really checking that O. Oh boy, maybe that wasn't so great. Don't do what I do. Give me better words than I gave myself. Okay, who doesn't like a challenge, right? Sorry, I'm not really centered, am I? Ooh, there we go. Okay. Okay, so that bottom left word starts and ends. We've got the starting and ending letters. I'm kind of thinking one more guess to pull some letters in, but then that's it. I have to get the words, so it better be a really good guess. What letters would be most useful to try? Okay. U and I, T, pitch maybe. I think I'll do pitch or pinch. Yeah, I'm gonna do pitch. Good choice. Okay, so now I have 4 of the letters on the top right. Bottom left could be smite or stein. Oh boy. C-O-T-I, C-O-I something T, O-I-C-T. No. I don't know where to look. L-I-C-K. Flick? Could be flick. Question is, do I do flick and take the chance, or do I try for something that's a little more solid? And will flick get me anything useful if it's wrong? That will test the I third, and there's an I in all 4 words. I'm going to do it. Okay. So it's probably click. I'm going to leave that for a minute. So S, I'm thinking smite. It's either smite or stein. Oh, no, it's not smite. There's no M. Oh, I'm glad I double-checked that. Sweet, then. Sweet is good. I have exactly 4 guesses, so I have to get these. Can it be anything else? It could be stein. Tonic on the top? Actually, tonic looks really good. I'm going to do tonic. Yes. Okay, and that gives me... Okay, there's no N, so I think it has to be sweet. Oh. Toxin on the bottom right? Right, the N has to be last. Is there anything else it can be? Besides the X? I don't think there is. Okay, good. Sweet. And click. Oh, that was beautiful. That was very smooth. I really enjoyed that solve. That was really satisfying how each word led me to the next word. I love when that happens. Click, tonic, sweet toxin. Need a tonic for your sweet toxin. I know it's a different kind of sweet. It's a pun, okay? All right, now we're going to play Squardle. We'll start Squardle with tonic, I think. Alrighty, here is Squardle, and I'll start with tonic. That's good. Okay, middle word starts with N. O could be second. It seems quite likely, actually. Is there another N in it? Probably not. I mean, it could be. How about... So there is a T in column 1. What about table? I don't know why. Just want to get some more letters on the board. Okay, good. So then the bottom word, I actually placed an E down there. So the middle word starts with N, ends in E. It may have a second N. It may have an O second, which makes me think noble, but there's no B or L, so that's testing table eliminated that right away. I don't need to figure that word out right now because I'm working on the bottom word and the right-hand word, which have nothing to do with it, but it's interesting nonetheless. Okay, let's try T again at the bottom here. Why not? How about... So, okay, let's look at it this way. The second letter is not A or O. Could be I. Could be a consonant. I really want to try T here, so I'm going to try T here. You can't stop me. Now, it doesn't end in E, and there isn't an E in the right-hand word. In fact, I know almost nothing about that word, so I'm going to try an A here, because that'll place the A in the second row. And let's try an N here. Now, what is this word I am building? Is it a word at all? Tango is the word I'm building. Why not? Okay, A and N are placed. That's great. Now, T only has two options. It's not first. Actually, I'm interested in this O. This O is placed. Look, it can't be here, it can't be here, and it can't be here. So I placed the O. That's great. What else do I know? This A is taken care of. This O is placed. T has two options. There's another N. Oh no, I think this N is just that one. Because I placed this N. I mean, there's a possibility that there's another one, but for now I'm going to work on the assumption that it is taken care of. And I am going to figure out this top word, I think. So that second letter almost certainly is a vowel. I don't know what else. Well, unless the first letter is a vowel. That is possible. Okay, it could be an A or a U. I don't love it. N-O-R? I haven't tried R yet. Something like don't, oh no, it's not an O. So it's a U or could be an E. I haven't tried E there. Or it could start with an A, which doesn't seem that unreasonable. Could be, no, it can't be tenor. Try to remember that I don't have to rush through this. Like, it can be good to just stop and stare and think about it for a little bit, and then you can solve it really more effectively. So, I really like N-O-R, but I don't know how that works. What about going down? The T is probably second. So I'm really curious if maybe we start with an A. Could be S as well. Could be synod across the top. All right, I'm going to try ST. How about story? That tests some of the letters I'm interested in. Okay, so it does start with S, and there is a Y in that word. Synod is looking more and more likely for across the top. Now over here, I still need an O. I wonder if it's noose going down. That is very possible, because there's an O in this word. It's not second. It could be fourth, I think. Looks like it. But this being noose, that seems to work really, really well. I'm going to try it. Not quite. Wait, what? Oh, is it noise? I think it's noise. Okay. Well, that's fine. So this O is here for sure. This is an I. So what's this word? It's not onion. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is synod. What does that make this one? Dandy? Yeah, I think this is a Y. And then this is a T. So what goes here? What could this be? It could be scion, but I don't know what that would do here. Oh, no, it can't be. There's no C. Okay, good. So, okay, this can't be an O, an A, an I. Oh, no, wait. No, it can't be an I. It could be an E or a U. Union? If this is union, what happens? Oops, didn't mean to do that. Union works really well. Okay, so then what does that make this one? That's a difficult word. Okay, this O is definitely taken care of. I keep looking at it thinking I need it, so that's why I wanted to hide it. I'm having trouble figuring out what going down would be if this is a U. Saute? Could be. And then every and dandy. I think I've got it. So I'm going to test it by doing every. Yes. Okay, so then saute. Actually, I can't complete both, but I want to set it up that I can finish synod and dandy simultaneously. Wonder if I can. I don't think I can make a word that works that way. I'll just fill in saute. Okay. So then union. Yes, that filled in both of those. That's great. And then we go over here to dandy and synod. That felt really solid. I'm very, very pleased with that solve. Very pleased. All right, so what was the last word I filled in? Synod, right? That's a terrible Wordle Peaks starting word. We'll definitely start with that. All right, Wordle Peaks is next. In Wordle Peaks, we are given clues about the correct letter's relative location in the alphabet compared to your guess. So I'm going to start with synod, which is not a terrible starting word, but not a great starting word. And we are told that the first letter is closer to A than S. So let's try G. About G-R-E-E-N. I like it. Okay, so I place this E. I need to go even lower in the alphabet than a G, so I'm glad I tried G because that narrowed it down a lot. So what's this letter? If it comes before the E, it could be another E. Or this could start with A. This also is a really low letter. I'm seeing something like... That's not a word. Actually, E-A-T, maybe? Cheat. Okay, so the T was a good instinct. Now this is quite narrow. Must be a C, right? What else could come before the D? Maybe? Elect. Yes, nice. All right. I really, really like Wordle Peaks. Makes you think about things a little differently. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you to my patrons, especially my Explorer tier patron, Shannon. If you would like to join Patreon, go to patreon.com/geogesser and choose your tier, choose your amount, and check out some of that bonus content. And I will see you all tomorrow for some more board games.